All right. Yeah.
Hi, friends. I hope that you have had a wonderful weekend. I am simply Trena with the Color Theory Code, and we are halfway through our sessions on emotional wellness and painting. And remember, you don't have to be an artist, you just have to have an open heart, open mind, and let the creativity flow. As we talked about earlier, colors and shapes and how they make us feel, how it affects our moods. Today, we're going to actually do some painting. And I have a guest here with me, hoping that he'll join me. Are you going to join me? He's eating a popsicle right now. So you can turn on the camera, just the camera, leave the mic. Okay, great. So I have a different view going on as well. There's my guest, Avery. Say hi, buddy. So I wanted to be able to have two views here so that you can see what's going on the paper, but also hear my instructions for you today. So I hope that you have a watercolor palette, some either stock paper or watercolor paper, some gel pens, a variety of different ones, different colors. And your watercolor doesn't have to be anything extravagant. As you can see here, I do have a little bit bigger palette. And then Avery has just one that you can even get at the Dollar Tree. So it could be something very simple. And then I have my magic here. And I'll explain what you're going to do with the straw here shortly. And my daughter is my cameraman in the back. Okay. All right, so shall we begin? Oh, and I have a water. Avery, we painted earlier, and Avery decided that he wanted to paint the water instead of the paper. So he experimented with the paint to create black water, and he was fascinated with that. Weren't you, buddy? You liked painting, making the water black? You don't know? Okay. All right, so for illustration purposes, I typically do a circle. And if you recall, in previous sessions, circles tend to give a good feeling, a good vibe. And so I like to use circles not only for demonstration purposes, but also to help with processing emotions and helping us have good memory. All right. So what I usually say is pick anywhere from 2, no more than 3 different colors. And if you recall, we talked about how colors work together and how colors work against each other, how colors can affect our mood. So I'm going to use a color orange. It's such a pretty day out here in Metro Atlanta. So I'm going to paint a circle. You're going to paint with me, Avery?
You can do it. Did you get water on it? Put water on it.
Now, sometimes I like to paint with Reiki symbols. It's just a good way to have intention.
No, can make it a heart.
You're making a heart.
I can't.
That's okay.
I can't.
Now, I like to make sure that I have extra water, like so making sure that the shape has a lot of water. Yes, it's the letter O.
Mommy, did you make making O.
And then I'm going to use blue.
I just think blue.
And I'm going to put it inside.
I make a heart.
And again, just making sure that you have a lot of water in there. You want this to be fluid. And the reasoning for that is our magic tool here.
Okay.
You're going to take your straw and you're going to blow. Okay, now if you have a challenge, because I know individuals who have breathing issues, maybe you're older, and blowing through a straw could be challenging. You can use a can of air to do this as well. And that still has that ASMR, so it's still giving you that sensation of relieving stress through sound. But we're going to use our breath work to release the energies and the emotions out onto the paper.
Purple. Hey, I'll do mine.
Okay, you will. You got a bunch of water in it.
And as you can see, it also created a really cool design.
No, on the other.
I'm going to also come back in with a third color. And I'm going to put another circle on the outer part. As you can see, I'm not going around the whole circle this time. I'm only going to do a portion of it. Here, let me borrow it. Okay, we're going to blow again. Now, this is not only about sound, but it's about the breath work coming out. And there's the textile component to it as well, getting those emotions out on the paper. And then we end up with this beautiful design. And the colors blend. And while we're letting that dry, we're going to, I'm going to bring you in to another activity. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to invite you to gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Slowly let it out. 1, 2, 3. Now I invite you to imagine any of the negative emotions that you have, any trauma. We're going to let it release. We're going to let it go out of our bodies, starting from the top of your head. We're going to let it trickle down into your neck, from your neck into your shoulders. Take a deep breath in and slowly let it out. 1, 2, 3. As we tend to hold energies in our shoulders, we're going to let them pop up one by one and let it roll down your shoulders,
Where did you do it?
down your back. You feel it trickling one by one, slowly down your back, maybe down your spine, into your hips. Take a deep breath in and slowly let it out. 1, 2, 3. Energies harboring in your hips. We're going to release. Let it go from your hips down into your thighs, trickling slowly one by one into your knees. Take a deep breath in. Slowly let it out. 1, 2, 3. The muscles are releasing and relaxing. Any energies that we have harboring in our knees, we're going to release it. Let it go out of your knees, down your calves, into your ankles. Take a deep breath in. Slowly let it out. 1, 2, 3. Any remaining energies that we have in our body that are in our ankles, we are releasing. From our ankle into our feet, from our feet into the ground. I invite you to release all energies that are not serving you or providing higher good out of your body into the ground. Take a deep breath in and slowly let it out. 1, 2, 3. Now I invite you to gently open your eyes. And hopefully now you feel a little bit more relaxed. You have positive energy that is serving you. And on to the next step. So grab your gel pen and we're going to start putting some design. Again, ASMR, the sound of the pen on the paper, the textile, the feeling of the paper. But we're going to also add some texture to this design. One of my favorite things that I like to do is called hatching. So basically, it's just the hashtag. I don't know if you can hear that. Let me see if I can get my microphone close enough.
I got my mic closer.
Avery said he's getting his microphone close to it too. Okay, so not only are you hearing it, but this is putting indentions into the paper. So you're adding texture and depth to the design, but you're also putting it physically into the paper.
I can't do it.
So we're releasing any remaining energies that are not serving you onto the paper. This is also called doodling. And if you're working under a time frame or pressure at work, oh, he's wanting to show you his as well. This is a great technique that you can do at work, in your office, or even at your home, or even on the go. Just taking time to let yourself put these symbols, doodle, whatever you want to call it, out onto paper and out of your emotional hold by releasing. Now you can continue on. You can even outline. I like to go and outline everything in the black gel pen. And in the end, it will look like this. This is one of my final designs that I used for the cover of my book.
I know blue.
And speaking of my book, yes, this is available on
I
Amazon.
know blue.
What I would like to see is your final pieces that you've created with us today.
One,
If you share it in the
one
comments,
is
what it's going to do is at the end of our sessions,
with
we're going to have a drawing
down.
for one of my books autographed. And each time that you participate, so today's activity, if you put yours in there, that enters you into the drawing. Next week, when we do acrylic painting, if you show me your work in the comments, you will be entered into the drawing. So the more you participate, the more times you get to be able to win that book. So as you can see, this is something that can be for an individual or for your family of all ages. He's really enjoying this, and I'm enjoying my time with my grandson. Don't forget that iamlov is participating with so many different great sessions. We have some really great coaches coming on. If you didn't catch Debbie, she'll be on Fridays with crystals and grounding. And then, of course, we have Joanne that comes on and is so encouraging and uplifting. We're going to be bringing some more coaches on for different sessions for you. I hope that you catch us live. If not, catch the replay. You can always do #replay to let us know that you are watching the replay. We do have the Coaches Corner on our on our website now, so you can see the bios of different coaches. There are more coming, and you can make donations to the website so we can bring on even more coaches to help bring beautiful sessions for you to learn how to process emotional traumas that you have gone through in your life. And remember, it's about speaking up and sharing with others. Everybody has their own story to tell in their own way. So I hope you've enjoyed this, enjoyed my little partner here. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. And I'll be checking in with you on Wednesday. Bye. You want to say bye, Avery?
Bye.
He said bye if you couldn't hear him. All right. Thank you, guys.